Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Lozzy, and in today's video we're going to be doing the end of year question and answer video. I know you didn't ask for it, but it's content, so fucking shove it. Now if you're new to the channel, every 3 or 4 weeks I do a Q&A video. It's just your chance to throw whatever questions you want at me and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. I haven't really got any limits other than you can only ask 2 questions per person, so you can ask whatever question and I'll try and give an answer to it. Look, I'm a man of the people. I'll try and answer any question you ask me. I'm not a politician, I'll answer you straight on. So that being said, let's stop fucking about, Loz. Let's get to the questions, I hear you say. Alright, let's fucking do it! So the first question I've been asked is from a person called Defs_not_Alfie. Not one of the more catchy names out there, but you know, a username is a username. And they ask, would you rather get safe or not? I couldn't think of a question, I just want to be here. Right, well you are here, and you've shown yourself up because you ain't asked a fucking question. But if you are wondering, you're watching this and going, what the fuck is this kid on about? Get safe was a quote from the podcast I was on Jack Mate's Happy Hour. Go and check that out. I'll try and find the link and put it in the description to check that out. I don't even know if they put it on YouTube actually, so it'll probably be on Spotify. But there we go. Okay, so the second question is from, I'm going to probably butcher a few of these names, so just be lenient. Right, this question is from Aladinio. Just asks, who's Joe? I don't know. I do not know. That's the best I can do with that one. Moving on. Okay, so this next question is from someone called Tamzieno. I probably said that wrong, but I don't care. And they ask, what's your favourite video of yours you've made this year? There's several. I think there's several. The first video I released, which is where I did the things you do. I can't remember how I titled it now. I think it was things you did at music lessons at school or something like that. That was a good one. I still like the K-pop video I did, and after doing that video about a couple of months later everything kicked off about K-pop. Probably done that video at the wrong time, but there we go. I still think the disco one holds up as well. What school discos were like. So yeah, I'll probably, if I'm gonna have to pick one video, I'll probably say what music lessons were like at school, or whatever I titled that video. I cannot remember, but that first video I uploaded. Thanks for your question. Okay, so moving on, the next question is asked by Becky Arman. Again, I'm sorry if I'm fucking up these names, but you asked me the question, do you know what I mean? And they ask, what was your favourite song released this year? Okay, that's such a hard question to answer, but I'll give it a go. Sam Fender, I really enjoyed his album this year when it came out in August. I think it was August. Okay, if I'm going for Sam Fender, I'm probably going to say either Saturday or Dead Boys. I don't even know if that was released this year, but fuck it. One of those two. Again, thank you for the question. Okay, moving on to the next question. That's asked by Liv Tamblingson. And instead of an I in the Tamblingson, they put a 1. Original. I like it. And they ask, what's your favourite part of a roast dinner? Ooh, that's hard. See, I like the veg, I like it, but the meat is more important. It is in a roast dinner. If you fuck the meat, you fuck the whole dish. Having said that though, if you fuck the mash up as well, if you have mash with your roast instead of roast potatoes, and that could be a major fuck up as well. But I'm gonna keep with the meat. I'm gonna stick with the meat. And the next question is from Isaac Grover _96, and he asks, highlight of your year for your YouTube career. That rhymes. That was pretty good. I like that. So the highlight, it's got to be that first video. The reaction to that first video was immense. The viewership on the video was more than I ever anticipated it to be. I know Jack shared it, Jack Mate did share it, which was nice on his YouTube platform, which was nice, and I appreciated it. It's given me a bit of a boost. But yeah, that was a really good reaction from pretty much everyone in that video. But yeah, that's probably my highlight so far, and I hope to have a few more videos like that in the near future. Next person has asked a kind of similar question because it's going to be the same sort of answer. Maggie Pelling asks, biggest achievement of the year? Probably that video, but in all honesty, before that, having the courage and having the drive to even set up my own channel, because it's something I thought about for quite a while, and something I'd been putting off for quite a while as well, if I'm being honest. But probably that, because it did take quite a lot of a mental, a kind of block, I guess, to lift that and finally just push through and do it. But yeah, probably setting up the channel and then subsequent my first video doing really well was probably my biggest achievement of the year. Thanks for your questions, guys. Now this next one isn't actually really a question, it's just a remark, but I'll put it in the video anyway because I need to fill it with remarks or questions, because then it wouldn't be Q&A and I wouldn't have a video to put up. This person is called ISXXC123. They simply put capital K, lowercase k. So capital K, KK. I mean, I don't really know what to say to that other than that's racist. Moving on. Now this question I've been asked before on a live stream quite a few times, but never on the Q&A series I've done as far as I'm aware. Person who asking this one is called Jimmy.052. Interesting name. Interesting name. Bit of a marred name that recently, innit? Jimmy Savile. Ooh, marred that name for a bit. Don't get many people called Jimmy now because of that. But anyway, you're soldiering on with the name. I like it. I don't really understand. What's with the .052? What's .052 about? Anyway, the question he asks is, do you think 9/11 was an inside job? No. No, because the planes hit from the outside. Next question is asked by Daniel, again, what's with the dot? Daniel.0540. Anyway, they ask, song of the decade, question mark. Fucking hell. Loving the difficult questions, guys. Song of the decade? Okay, my song of the decade, it's probably not, for full disclosure, it's probably not my song of the decade. Haven't got enough time to go and research and have a look and like really narrow down my choice. But I'm going to go for one of my favourite acoustic songs by one of my favourite bands for quite a large amount of this decade, I guess. And that's The Story So Far. They're a pop punk band, and their song Clairvoyant, which is an acoustic song, I really enjoy that. Now a similar sort of question, because it does involve music, moving on to now, is from Casey Evans .0319, again with the dots. They are just simply ask album of the year, question mark. I can't really give it to anyone else than Sam Fender. There have been a lot of good albums that have come out this year, but I think Sam Fender's personally the one who's topped the list, because I think that album is pretty much from top to bottom, pretty much every song I've really enjoyed. So I'll probably say Sam Fender's debut album this year has been my personal album of the year. Thanks for your question. So next question's from Brooke X Nielsen, and she asks, are you happy with how this year went as a whole? Depends. There have been rocky periods this year in terms of like outside of YouTube, but I feel on the whole it's gone okay. YouTube side of it's been brilliant. It's often what I like to pour my time into, because I feel like it rewards me both with just an outlet to do shit, and the fact that some people like what I do is also another reward for me, to hear people praise the work that I do and like the entertainment that I provide. But yeah, I'd say that the year as a whole was okay. Like I said, there's some like personal stuff that is very, very fucking dull and boring. A lot better, a fuck ton better than 2018, but still okay. Okay, so let's have a look at the next question. Ours from Ian Dalgleish 97, if you do need his username in full. What's he got to say? Stop shagging kids. Well, I suppose at this point I do need to say I've never shagged a kid. Tell you what, Ian.
We're on my holiday.
Hang on. But Ian, thanks for the question. I appreciate you. And please, let's just move on. And the final question is from Andy X Cantwell, and they ask, what are your goals for the end of 2020, both personal and channel wise? Okay, so personally, I hope to be in my own home, which we're currently going through the process of trying to buy. Nightmare, fucking nightmare. Okay, if you ever go through the process of buying your own home, it's a nightmare. Just be prepared for that. I suppose by the end of 2020, if we're not in the house, it's a real fuck up. So I hope that to be done within the first couple of months of 2020, if I'm honest. But be solid in the home. Have it like, you know, not renovated because it doesn't need a lot of work, but have all the touches that we want done, finished. Like put our own stamp on the house, whatever. Channel wise, I hope to grow quite a bit. I think this is a good chance for me to grow. I also obviously want to keep growing Doody as much as I can, providing all the support I can for Jordan to get there. I guess next year we just push on and we see where we get to. But I hope next year I'm within touch and distance of being able to do something like this full time. If I'm not, it's not a massive worry. I can still do a regular job on the side. I have for years now, so it's not like a do or die thing. But I'd like to hope that at least one of us is able to do that out of me and Jordan. I mean, Jordan's been doing it for pretty much a year. It might have been over a year now. So yeah, I hope to be in a similar sort of position. Anyway guys, that's all the questions I've had for this video. If you do want your question featured next time, be sure to check out Instagram. I'll put my Instagram username over the screen now so you can go give me a follow. Every 3 or 4 weeks, like I mentioned before, I'll do a Q&A video. I'll ask you on my Instagram for you to pass me questions that I can then put in this video and answer them for you. So if you want to do that, follow me on Instagram, and then we can obviously get your fun questions to me. I'll carry on for last week's video. If you are interested, very quick plug, I do have my own merch starting up. I've had a couple of orders so far. If you are interested in that, I'll put it on the screen now. At the moment there's only 2 t-shirts and a hoodie. The hoodie seems to be quite popular at the moment. A few people have ordered that. I've had a few orders so far, and I did say in the previous video that I'd pay for the first 5 people who did order any of my merch to have the post and packaging paid by myself for them. So there's 2 remaining slots left on that. Privately message me or email me and we can go through the order process. It's something I have to order in. So yeah, if you're interested in that, hit me up, like I said, on emails or personal message. If you are interested in supporting creators in any other way, I've got my Patreon also, which is always there, and it's always a great way to support a creator. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, there's a button for that, and make sure you subscribed if you haven't already and you enjoy the content. And make sure, if you're going on that clicking spree, you might as well hit that fucking notification bell as well. Thanks for everyone who asked the questions, much appreciated. I hope you all have a great 2020, and let's fucking rock next year. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.